Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. Today is the 7th of October, 2019, and today we're going to be looking at diamond green black. And also we're going to be doing a pen review of the lanbitou, or lanbitou 3059. So, before we do the review of the pen, let's look at the ink. It is a very dark, blackish, green ink. It's very dark. It's very mysterious. It's very, ooh, what is that? So, I can find it, a 3ml sample, at Anderson Pens for $1.25. Goulet has a 2ml sample for $1.40. eBay has a 30ml bottle for $10.95. And you can find an 80ml bottle for $15. So, if you like this ink, you can give it a go. Let's get into the ink, shall we? This is the Premium Journal by Premier, and it is, oh, I forget how big it is. It's 8 1/4 by 5 1/2, 5 1/2 by 8 1/4. So, just in case you were wondering. I have done a little bit of writing here just to get an idea of what's going on. No bleed through on the back, which is excellent. Now let's look at Mead, 10 1/2 by 7 1/2. This is the lanbitou 3059 with a fine lamy style nib. Oh dear. Diamine. Green black. Very nice ink. I like it. Alright, let's look at the CVS caliber notebook. 6 inches by 4 inches. This is very well done. Very well done indeed. No bleed through on the back of this paper. I would totally use the back side of this paper. Only where I painted it on really heavy was there any bleed through. I would totally use the back side of this paper. And let's look at Walmart. 3x5. Freaking pen. Right, fantastic. Alright, let's go at the back side of this paper. And there's no bleed to on the back of this paper. I would totally use the back side of this paper. Alright, now we're moving into the Fabriano EcoQuad 85 GSM. This. Most excellent, darling. Let's see. No bleed through on the back. A little bit of ghosting, but that's normal. I would totally use the back side of this paper. Now we're moving on to the Birmingham Pen Company Fine Writing Instruments. 3.5 by 5 and 38 hundredths of an inch. 5.38 inches. 52 GSM Tomoe River paper. This stuff is amazing. So far, so good. So, let's see. This nib is driving me freaking crazy. I don't know what is wrong with it. It just keeps running dry. Cool. It does ghost a lot of ghosting, but this is really thin paper. 52 GSM is almost half of exactly half of Clairefontaine. So, half of the weight, which is crazy to think that 252 is 104. So this is 90 grams. It's a little under, like, 2/3 of the way. So, that's just something to think about, I think, when you're looking at this stuff, because Tomoe River paper is really fancy, but, like, I wouldn't just use it on, you know, regular, you know, to-do lists and whatnot. This would have to be specifically for those inks that go well with this paper, because otherwise it's a waste of paper. Why bother? I mean, if you're testing, great, that's fantastic. It's the more information that you have as a consumer and a buyer of Tomoe River paper, the better. And the more information that you have, the better you can make an informed decision. And that should be for everything that you do. Ink, pens, paper, everything in my book. So, and like I collect different types of paper. So if you want to send me some, I would be ever so grateful to have whatever you can provide. Alright, now let's get into Clairefontaine. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this pen is very dry. It keeps stalling on me, which is really upsetting, because if you're gonna sit for any amount of time with this paper, it's gonna stall out on you, and it's gonna make me really mad. So, no bleed through on the back of this paper. And it's dry after like 10 seconds. So, I would totally use the back side of this paper. I think that if I go buy a book, I'm gonna buy a book of Clairefontaine, because this stuff is super duper thick and nothing gets through it. So everyone I've ever seen that uses 90-gram GSM Clairefontaine is just so happy with it. Nothing gets through it. It's basically bulletproof. I've only seen one ink, I think, that shot right through it, and it was a Noodler's ink, and that's it. Not even the Polar Black went through, which is amazing, because this thing, I think, went through all of the ink, all of the papers, especially the mead. It went right through the mead like it was butter, which is really sad. But that is that. Let's do a little pen test, shall we? We're gonna do it on Clairefontaine, because Clairefontaine is the best. Alright, so wetness and flow. Wetness and flow is good. The smear test. The smear test. What's the other one that it does? I guess the only thing is the Pure Gustafson test. Pure Gustafson. That was me. A+. Good wetness and flow. Smeared a little bit. Doesn't bleed through. 4 out of 5. That's an A for the pen. The ink, however, I think is dry. Not a whole lot of variation, except for like on the very tops of letters, and make right in the right here. little bit of shading. Shading, I'll give it a B- because it's pretty much uniform. No halo, sheen, or shimmer. Other than that, it's a good, readable, readbackable. It has good readback. Good readback, so an A and good readback. The only problem that I have with this ink is it is green. I'm not a really big fan of greens, especially like this dark green. I like soft mint, this color of green. I like forest greens that are like this color of green. I'm celebrating my friend Lisa's birthday at Disneyland today. We had a lot of fun. I have had this button for like 20 years. Very long time. Anyway, it's been a heck of a day. I'm gonna go take a shower because I am sticky and disgusting. And today was a very warm day at Disneyland. So, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. I love you. Bye.